fucking horrible. What's going on, Mara? Don't even get me started with Cash App. Ah, woo! This motherfucking keto cookie terrible. It's worse than a vegan fucking taco. But I need the sugar. I need the sweetness. So I gotta go. Everybody. So today I tried to send money to a friend. And she wasn't getting it. So I had to reset her phone and everything good like that. That was early this morning. So then another friend contacted me and asked for a loan. It wasn't nothing, like $50. I said, okay. Shot the $50. They say they'll pay me back a couple of days. Cool. 50 ain't nothing. Man, it stated in my Cash App that it was done. Like there was no money moving. So they kept texting me, hey man, I ain't getting it. And I had to show like screenshot and all that shit that's saying, hey, I sent it. So then my friend went to the little Cash App website on her phone. They said it was down. They say the money that you already had in there, you can receive it. Like they'll give you the money that was already in there if you let it sit a while, piled up to a big amount, and then take it out. But as far as receiving and sending money now, it is down. And they say they don't know when it's going to be back up. The website says, thank you for your patience. And it has in orange all of the functions on Cash App that you cannot do at this moment while it is down. And only two of them in green, meaning they say they'll still do the payout for what you got in there. But as far as money being transferred back and forth, it's a no-go. Yeah, I kept saying no connection when I tried to send it to my, there we go. Now listen to me good. Now I told you guys about 2, 3 months ago, not when the Cash App cat was off or nothing. I told y'all that they're gonna be messing with your Cash Apps. They already got us with receipts and shit. But I told you guys, if you didn't, that I had that little waking up dream and spirit was telling you guys get all your money out of Cash App. Don't have nothing just sitting in there stored up and saved. I don't know if y'all remember me telling you guys that. Mm, mm. Oh, necromancer. He ain't lying. He or she ain't lying. It really, you really can't see that. But I hope y'all can remember me telling y'all, PayPal, don't let your money sit in PayPal. This is the month I said, come September. Remember, around by September, October, I say things gonna pop off. Don't let your money sit in there because they're gonna end up keeping your money. Because I know people that use Cash App and PayPal as little bank accounts and they store it so they can make quick purchases online and shit. Baby, it done started. What if your child needs something to eat in college? What if your people broke down on the side of the road? Gas prices, light bill. You can't send them nothing. And you got all that money sitting in there in your bank account that you want to help them with, and you can't send them nothing. Cash out down. Now it's finna happen to PayPal. Last week, get this. Now my PayPal, I got two phones. One phone that everything is linked to, and the secondary phone, that ain't nothing linked to. No bank accounts, no nothing. This is just conversation, emails, that's it. So when I walk into a courthouse and all that stuff there, I'll take my secondary phone with nothing attached to it. Because I don't know if they're gonna scan my phone and copy it and print it and all that shit. I keep my head on the swivel technology wise like that. So my main phone, I keep it in the car in my Verde cage if I go inside a public building, courthouse, something like that. So I'll just take the secondary phone, the business phone. Now get this. PayPal started acting up last week. And on the phone, on my main phone with everything connected to, I never had any problems. Automatically, my phone reset itself. It started over, and they was asking me to re-update the biometrics, which I took off. They kept change the unlock feature in all my apps, so everything got changed. But when I went to change the biometrics and put in a different code to unlock my PayPal, I unlocked it, used the same email I always use, but it was telling me now I need to activate a card to it. I need to add one of my bank cards to it. It never done that for me in the 3, 4 years I've had it. So what's going on where they have cut the link at one point and then now they're telling us to re-add a link to it, people. I ain't trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but it is Thursday, conspiracy theory Thursday. You know how the Baron get down every now and then. Why did they cut the link to our PayPal account that's been rocking that way for years since we had it, and then make us have to upload our bank information, card information, reinstall, and then they say, well, we're gonna make you wait 2 days, and we'll let you know when it's operational. So I got a debit card to a separate bank that ain't got nothing but like $300-400 in the bitch. I'm smart with that shit. So I uploaded that card to the PayPal thing. As soon as I uploaded that card and they made me wait the 2 days, it started operating. But get this, it wasn't operating off of that card. It wasn't taking money from that account. It wasn't sending money to that account. It had began to revert back to the original account. Why did you think that bank PayPal shit did that, people? Because they wanted to see, do we have another account? Because they're trying to draw them in. Most people like me, like business owners, we don't have one set account. We may have one bank, but we'll have 2, 3 different accounts. More than likely, other people got more than one banking institution that they bank with, that their money go in. One for work, one for recreational, one for bullshit, that type of stuff. They just wanted to see. But my PayPal actually started working with the original account that has been connected to for all these years. But they really suspended. I couldn't do no business with PayPal until I uploaded a new card and waited. But they not taking anything from it. Do you guys see what they're doing here? I told you guys, don't leave your money hanging around in these PayPals. Don't leave your money hanging around in these Venmos. Don't leave your money hanging around in these cash apps. These are not banks, people. These are apps that the rights can be withdrawn from them and your money can be lost. Now, the banks got a moral constitution to keep you whole. If they take your money, they'll probably give it back eventually. However, that shit work. But that money is documented and you get that money back. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired. I've been studying, people. Don't I'm trying to pass I want to pass this test. So the bank has a moral code to give you your money back, even if it fails. Eventually, over the years, 10 years, God forbid, that money will go back into that system, and then it'll have to go to your next surviving relatives if you expire. That's the rule. That's why you can go and claim your shit. That's why you type in unclaimed money, whatever state, they have to list that and you have to report it. So they got to give it back eventually. But during that time, these cash apps, Venmos, and all these other stuff right here, they don't owe you shit. Because if the app died, the app died. They can't withdraw money from your account though. They can't put money in without you hitting that button. But they can, the app can disappear and go away, leaving your ass broke. If Jupiter is in retrograde, I know that shit. We in trouble because Jupiter give us whatever we want. And if Jupiter's stopping us, woo, woo. Y'all don't mind me. This ain't spirit this time. I'm tired. I've been studying. I've been reading books and listening to audio shits. And I got my flashcards right here. I'm trying to retain all this shit. I'm going to listen to my meditation sound while playing this motherfucking man talking about it while I sleep. I never leave money sitting on those apps. As soon as I get it, it comes out. Yes. As soon as you get it, yank that shit out, man. Because if that app can go down any day like it did, now, right now, the app is still allowing you to take your money out of the Cash App and out of the PayPals. So PayPal is allowing you to take the money that you got sitting in there out. People, I would suggest you guys start bullshitting around before you lose whatever 1,500, 1,000, 1,000, whatever you got in there. I would suggest you go ahead and just hit that button and transfer that shit to your bank account. Pay the little 30 some odd dollar fee to get that bitch instantly, or you could wait the 3 days. I don't know what you went to. I made that shit come out. That shit headed to my bank account now. I ain't seen Terra Beskia in a while. What's up? Mara, what you saying, darling? Listen, made sure had none of it has been screwed. That's right. I have to catch the replay. All right, Mara, you be safe, darling. The Frequency Chemist, I love that sound that you made for me for the new intro. Thank you. It's the fourth one. I love it. So we're gonna talk business this Sunday. How, pricing and all that good stuff there. But thank you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. I did notice around the winter holidays that just passed, unauthorized purchases were made. Yeah. So I got LifeLock. I pay the money every month for LifeLock. I know people say, "Oh, that's a scam too." Listen, nothing goes in my on my credit and nothing comes out them banks. And when Uber Eats stole my money and they charged me for the fee, but then they charged me double the holding. And on Uber Eats, you can't contact nobody, or Uber itself, you can't contact nobody. Another app. They say, if you feel we took your money and you don't get it back in 10 days, contact your banking institution and have them file for it. So now you're going to have to wait another 15 days to get your money back. And I had my banking institution do that. They owed me like $350 when I was in Houston, Texas for my conclave. I was taking rides back and forth to the thing. They owed me money. But now imagine how many people that don't read what they saying. They taking double out your account and you got so much spare change in there to where you don't know. So I bet if you guys go to your Uber Eats accounts and they do that Uber Eats technologies, they're holding your money. And my bank went back at least a year. I said, wow, they got me over a year because I did two I didn't pay attention to it. Two for the amount of $35. They couldn't get that back because it had been over a year, but they got the majority of it back, totaling $360. So imagine how many people don't call their banking institution and say, hey, Uber Eats owe me some money. Go back and get it. It says it on the website. If you don't get your money back within 7 days, contact your banking institution and have them file the paperwork to get your money back, or else we keep it. They said I'm using her because I don't make the money to help her and hers. What? Anubis, say what? We're gonna have to talk about that, brother Anubis. You got that number? Call me, man. Call me. You amongst anybody can call me, Anubis. LifeLock is really good, people. LifeLock is really good. I'm not a paid spokesperson. I'm just telling you some personal shit that I got. And can't nobody use my name, likeness on any shit, credit report, nothing. That shit is mine. If something go on my credit report, trust me, they gonna alert me. Hey, Baron, this bitch on your credit report. Did you do this? That ain't me. They'll say okay. They don't say fill out this, fill out that. You said ain't you? We gonna investigate it. Ain't you? That's it. They don't hassle you. And yes, so now, D Watson, that's another thing. I've been using my credit card so much. I use my American Express card for every purchase on the internet because American Express will give you your money back. They will say, "Hey, we're gonna refund you this motherfucker, and we gonna check them bitches, and if we'll take it back if the purchase is valid." I remember ordering some seafood offline for Father's Day like I ordered it in the end of May. It was posted up, came up there, and I said, "Yeah, I could get some seafood for my dad, some crab legs and shit." They said, "Guaranteed be here 7 days from your date of purchase." Shit never came. A month passed by. I gave it 30 some days. So then I say, let me call my credit card company because it's coming up on the 34th, 35th day. Call my credit card company, credit card lady on the phone with me, called the people, saw the purchase. The line was busy, no question. She instantly refunded me the 60 some odd dollars. And she said, if they come back, we could get in contact with them, you know, and they say, do you want the product? I say, I don't want the product. It's been too long. Father's Day over. Man, the company was a scam company, and the credit card give you your shit back. So people, if you don't have a credit card, go ahead and get you a credit card. That is protected money. I pay all my bills on the credit card, and out my bank account, I just make sure I pay that credit card every 15 days. I make sure they got a payment to keep that bitch as low as possible every 15 days. Using them debit cards, you lose your money. The bank don't fight for your money. Once you do it, you authorize them to take it. You fuck the credit card because it's their money you using. It ain't yours because shit they ain't paid yet. They ain't got paid. You can fight that shit, and they the credit card company won't get that money for months and months. They like their money, so they gonna make sure that purchase was valid. And I keep my balance so goddamn low. I'm paying $35 a month on my credit card, and that's just the bare minimum because I have like a 300. I leave like a $300 balance on it just to show them I acted. And they jumped that bitch up from about a $8,000 limit to a $10,000 limit. Then they, and without asking me at that, then they sent me a letter at because I told them ask me for you give me more money. Then now they sent me a letter saying can they increase it to a $20,000 limit? No, I'm good with this. I'm good with the bare minimum. I'm not trying to. You just know I'm a good payer. Credit goes go good and everything. So I ain't falling for the trap. Has like a visa, so can be used. Yep. Yeah. But I never had a credit card. Sounds like a good idea. Yes, Mara, please get you a credit card, even if it's a secure credit card. Get it. Your money is protected. That's all I can say. And using the credit card, it makes your credit look damn good after about 3, 4 months. You looking very sophisticated in the credit bureau. It ages you. Yeah, they jumped it up. I messed up. They are claiming regulated that the bank has to or is supposed to file by federal law, especially a regulation E. but a lot of people don't know this. Yeah, people, y'all, we got to be smart about this shit right here. But I'm telling you, what back to the apps, because I ain't talking about no banking. I'm not a financial institution, people, so don't listen to me. I'm not a financial fiduciary lawyer, none of that shit. I'm just telling you about the shit that's going down on my end that I think you guys should watch out for. That Cash App fucked up tonight. The next fuck up gonna be PayPal. The next fuck up behind that is gonna be Venmo and all these other apps that people letting their money sit into. And they know people ain't trusting banks because of the Fed Now system. So they saying, oh, my money is cooler in this app right here. But what you don't know is that app can go away. How many apps has came and left over time? I remember it was an app where you can purchase shoes from a sneakerhead in a basement in New York. It was legit as fuck. The money was transferred properly. Then that app went away. People, the sneakerhead didn't have the shoes. The app went away, so people lost their money. So what make you think that this shit can't happen to your PayPal or your Cash App? Remember, they just off the Cash App man. So who got the rights to that? His business partner who's in hiding? Who got the rights to it? Whoever controlled that keyboard. So if they say, well, we want to take all the money that's sitting in this bitch, cut this motherfucker out and run to Brazil to live off the grid and write, who can stop them? Plus the owner of Cash App was murdered. Yeah, he was. I hate this fucking vegan cookie shit. God damn it. I'm trying to get healthy, goddamn it. Man, what do I do for a good old fashioned ice cream sandwich? But I don't eat dairy no more. Woo! But I need the sugar, and I don't eat sugar. Woo! Shit is stressful. Talente, yeah. That's that thick gelato ice cream I think you're talking about. That bitch sure enough thick and good. Have to have a glass of water beside you eating that bitch. Woo! I'm eating one of these Queen Midas. I'm eating one of these Rebels, zero carb, zero sugar ice cream sandwiches because I needed some sweet. I ain't had no sugar in so long. I got the sweet tooth. It's tasty as fuck. So I bet some thin ass vegan out there will fall for it. I can't rock with it. I can't rock with it. Everybody, y'all listen to me now. I ain't here to waste your time. I'm just telling you something straight up. It happened to me. I tried to send money to my friend and they couldn't get it. My friend needed that money. They needed that money, gas and shit. They stuck. I can't help them. Hey, Rosa. I can't help them, and it's hurt me to my heart, but that's because Cash App down. Won't allow you to send or receive money. But you can, the money that you got sitting in there at this point in the game, you can take it out. So y'all don't be lazy and say, I do it in the morning. Yes, wake up and the whole app gone. If you hear my voice and you got time, take that shit out now. Yeah, take it out now. You blame Biden. Hell, I blame Biden for every fucking thing. God damn. You don't know who to vote for. I'm not a Republican. Can't be a Democrat. I can't be a Democrat because they don't help us. They don't really help us. It's all the agenda based treatment, and they don't help the black or Latinos or anything. They just want to make sure laws get passed to fund their own pockets and to make shit easy on them, whatever agenda they got. Go down the rabbit hole on your own. And then you can't be a Republican because they don't sit up there and introduce those anti-hate bills. They political views are very excellent, but when you don't sit up there and include the black and brown man into your shit, you rather include the yellow man, the orange man, and the goddamn purple man, but you won't include the black and brown man into your shit. I can't work with you, so I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place. So I don't even want to vote on the big scale, president wise. I vote on the local level, but I'm not hitting that big time voting. I don't care who they choose to be a president. We fuck regardless. Hell, you ask me, I think they gonna suspend the presidency. If where my car's at, let's do some shit right now. I don't even do this right here because I don't get into politics. Y'all know that. I don't get into politics. I don't do no political reading, but y'all finna get a real special treat because I gotta protect us. I don't think you should uninstall the app. I just think you should cash your money out of it if you got it. Like, don't let it sit in there like a bank or like it's a debit card. Cash your money because eventually it may go away or it may freeze up for a time, and now you got $2,000 sitting up in that bitch and can't get your money. Everybody, I'm just gonna ask a couple political questions. Trust me, I'm not a political dude like that. I got my own take on things, and I keep it secret or I keep it like it is. So I'm gonna ask Spirit, and I'm asking y'all right now. Disapprove my salt come 2024 election, right? Spirit, because I just got a feeling. Spirit, how will the election go? What's going on with the next election? What's gonna be the next election? Give me some insight on it. Spirit said, take charge of the situation. Spirit said, release tension. Spirit said, fertility. Take charge of the situation, release tension, and idea. Okay, not babies. Not you said fertility meaning multiple ideas. What's that in the clouds? Split in the clouds. So it's gonna be a split in the heavens. Split in the heavens. I get what you're saying. It's gonna be a split in the heaven, and this is the idea for heavenly split. Got it. So this is socializing. Then they said release tension. They saying release tension. So the split in the heavens is gonna be like two separate states, people. Holy fucking world. And then they said take charge of the situation. So listen to me. This is what Spirit's saying gonna happen for the 2024 presidential election for the United States. There's gonna be a two-party fashion, but the two parties are gonna split. Listen to what Spirit telling me. So we already got the Republicans and we got the Democrats. But the Democrats going to split into two parties. The Republicans going to split into two parties. And there's going to be four people singing because they just showed me uh, uh, a being with horns, not the devil, not that energy, just a horned being playing a flute. But the flute has four things on it, and he's playing the tune of the flute. So this is four voices singing. I know the visions come to me like that, and I have to process that shit. Yes, Pan. There you go. So Pan, there you go. Ah, look at Celestia doing her thing. So now there's gonna be four divisions within the United States, so it's gonna split. Then they said release tension. This will calm America down, but with this, oh, now that's fucking up. I know y'all can see me, but they saying tap the screen if you needed to. It's glitching. YouTube ain't violating shit, man. This is informational fun. So when America split into four different factions, the spirits say the tension is gonna die down. But out of that tension, they not gonna be able to have a president election because nobody is gonna be strong enough to come up to the plate. So me personally, the president election is gonna be suspended. I don't know who's going to take control. I don't know why they're going to suspend it. But right now they saying there's nobody to take control of America at this point during the 2024 election that's coming up. So this is what my card is saying. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it should have changed. But you're going to see four different parties. Two on the Democrat side, two on the Republican side, two different. So that's four. And each one of them going to be trying to get they message out fighting for America. Now that can be two Democratic party, two Democratic elected people going against each other and two Republicans going against each other. But either way you see it, it's still a full party split. And yeah, this is civil war. Spirit, is America going to a civil war? And if so, how? Who? What? Why? Fresh start. The Green Man. Retreat into nature with your heart. The Green Man is all about fresh start, starting over. Fresh start. Listen. Come out the closet. Fresh start. Listen. Come out the closet. They finna redo this bitch. It's gonna be redone. Spirit, I got a whole nother question about political. I don't get in political, and this is the last time I do this. Thank you for allowing me to tap in that. Spirit, we know there's going to be a civil war. I don't know if it's going to be bloody or not. I don't know if it's going to be technological, but the factions going to rival each other. Spirit, will I want to know? I'm going to go conspiracy. Spirit, will FEMA take over this bitch? Will FEMA or the Democrats or the Republicans suspend all the network and create a martial law or police state in America? Because people been saying that shit forever. Is America going to be a police state coming off of the 2024 debate? Stay focused. Spirit said clear and shield your energy. Spirit said purification. No. So listen, we will not be entering into a police state coming off of this. It's not time. So all the people out there fucking with y'all here saying, oh, it's gonna be boots on the ground, military shit in 2024. We are far for what Spirit showing me. They said stay focused, purification, and clear and shield your energy. They are giving us a total of 6 years to get our shit together, people. A total of 6 years to stock up on whatever, to put everything in place, to get your legal matters in order, become citizens if that's what it takes, all that type of shit there. So yeah, it's a little late to be calling me. Don't know. They called the business phone, so it must be a client. It's a little late. I ain't authorized that there, and I don't got no reading. So send a text. So maybe somebody want to tell me something. Send a text message because it's late. I don't answer that phone at that certain time. Yeah, so we ain't gonna be in a martial law state for 6 years. So we got time. Spirit, let's talk about the big thing. Now I'm gonna y'all listen to me good. I'm gonna change up the verbiage, but y'all gotta understand it's what we talked about, what happened 2 years ago for what we was in 2 years ago. I want to talk about that. Spirit, will there be another will there be another house party situation going on due to fear of sickness? Tactful. Will there be another house party situation going on due to fear of sickness and death? Kiss my dick. I mean, sorry, my apologies. I got a verbal mouth, but that's people. We headed for another one. We headed for another house party due to sickness. Queen Mighty, I just talk like that. I'm a country boy. That's how we talk. I say kiss my leg or something like that, but this card scared me, so I said the other part. People, we getting ready to go to another one. Getting ready to have another house party. So y'all get you some blankets. Stock up on your food. Get your money right. Gotta spend it, or else they're gonna take it. So go spend it on your supplies. My cards just said it. I don't do political readings like this because it's too easy. Spirit. So you say we finna go through that. So let me ask you a question, Spirit, for the people who up this late watching me, and I thank you guys. Uh, Spirit, has the old strain. Did the old strain take in the DNA sequencing? Did it take in the DNA sequencing, the old strain, or is it the new strain that's more important? Let me rephrase that. I want you guys to understand what I'm asking. How would the new strain affect us, the people who encounters this? How will it affect us? Freedom, spiritual laws of attraction, flow of prosperity. Wow. Freedom, spiritual laws of attraction, and flow of prosperity. People, they saying this right here is going to be the mark of the beast. So this is the one where they're going to say, hey, if you don't got this, this is where the finances stop. So this is going to be your passport, your way around the world, your way of doing things with this new variant. So guess what? If people can't eat, they starve. You can't purchase something, you starve. If you can't get access to medical care because the hospitals are afraid of you, you die. No, and nobody know how to make antibiotics no more. It's on the internet. You go to Reddit or some shit. It's on the internet how to create your own antibiotic from all these moldy ass foods and vegetables that's going bad. Scrape that mold off that bitch. Let it ferment in the sun. Sit it in the microwave. Heat it up. Do what you got to do. Distilled water. Heat that motherfucker up, turn that mold into penicillin. Granted, it ain't the strong shit, but it's something to stave off an infection. You could put it on it. You won't be able to eat it. You'll be able to make it as a salve or like some like spike. You mix the homemade penicillin with spider webs, and you can put it inside cuts and gunshot wounds and bruises, and it'll keep the infection while your body heal itself. These are old school remedies, right? Now, I seen my great grandma make penicillin, not the shit that you drink. Well, it ain't gonna be an oral penicillin though. It's gonna be an external, but some is better than nothing. But yeah, that's what they say. This is that from what my cards are telling me: spiritual laws of attraction, flow of prosperity, and freedom. This is gonna be the mark of the beast. This is a spiritual issue. You won't have freedom, or you won't be able to buy and sell, Martin. So this next thing that's coming out in 2024, 2025, is gonna be the big boy. This is where you're gonna have to get the chips and shit. So now you see why they're gonna rip your goddamn money off of these cash apps because a lot of people don't deal with banks. You'll be surprised how many people don't deal with banks because they want you to go through a bank. People like, oh, they want you to go through a bank, do the Fed now because they want to track and monitor you. So they not gonna let the banking institutions fail. But these private apps and shit, this is where it's gonna be able to fail and fuck it up. The bank got investments too. So that's all. Thank y'all for living with me, living through that with me. I know it was a little fear based system, but it's a warning, not fear. It's a warning, people. Oh yeah, Crystal, you've been getting these downloads lately, and that I'm telling you, they trying to help us. Trying to help us. Hey, Lacey, we're already getting more people testing. Wow. Yeah, when I surprisingly about that, when I came from Houston, Texas for my conclave, although 1,000 people was on the planes and in that thing, it was damn near 3,000 of us up there. I came back sick, but when I went and got the test, because all my brothers were like, "Go get a test," I didn't come back positive with it. But I still isolated myself for the 3 days, and it only lasts 3 days. Headache and all that shit lasted 3 days. I attribute it to the dust in Houston, but at least seven of the brothers that was up there with us, they tested positive for it, and they say theirs lasted about 7 or 8 days, a lot less than the other one. And they say they didn't feel good when it was gone. Like the first one, you felt good because it flushed all the bullshit out your body. This time, it was all in the sinus and in the head and in the heart. So it is a variant going around. For eons anyway. Yeah, aliens do exist, and I think they do. I don't think they fake. I think they do exist. They just can't come here and fuck us and fuck on this planet because we signed an agreement with whoever ruling this planet. Our leaders signed an agreement with whoever in charge, and they saying, well, the leaders know, the people know, they have to inform them, movies, TV, however, so we can run roughshod over their ass. But as soon as they realize like we don't sign that shit, then they could step in and do something. Kennedy, what's going on? My cat spontaneous combusted. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I like when people say dumb shit like that. I love it. Ryan Hunt watching dance moms. I know it's a troll, man, but it's funny as fuck, man. Y'all just don't know. If you say something else, we'll block him. But that's funny. A cat spontaneous combustion while watching dance mom. I try not to fuel it, but that motherfucker crazy. Okay, yeah, Anubis, I got you, bro. Anytime, anytime. Just send me a text. Let me know what's going on, and I definitely make time for you, brother. That's a promise. All right. Everybody, I'm finna let you go. Anubis, call me right now. I'm finna get off this live and talk to you. Hey, everybody, I just wanted to bring you guys up on some stuff right there and to let you know what's happening going on and to give you a take. Thank you guys for being there for that reading for me when it comes to politics. I don't typically do that. I don't think I'll do it again. Uh, but everybody, be good. Tamiko, I'm gonna keep my promise. So yeah, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. I knew it was hit my phone up, man.